What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Cannabis Critique. Today, we are talking about Pebble Paradise from Aeriz. And before we get into all the details, we got to give a big shout out to our Patreon supporters. Massive shout out to the legend that is the two-way van man. And a shout out to Bakerman, Tim, and Scott the bartender, our dank dudes. And a shout out to Markeisha, our high achiever, over on the Patreon page. Now let's get into the breakdown of Aeriz's Pebble Paradise. I was excited when I picked this one up. There's Leo's butt for you guys. I was excited when I picked this one up because it's a cross of GDP and OG Kush, two of my favorite personal favorite strains. It came in at 23.4% THC. The looks here were pretty good overall. I'd say this stuff was a little bit on the bushy side, but other than that, pretty nice. Pale green in color. There's a bit of purple throughout some of the buds. Good structure to them, and the pistils really pop in this one. I gave the look at 9.3 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good. The smell here was nuanced. I thought layered a little bit. I expected this one to be kind of one note, but it was a bit surprising. It was very piney and sweet initially, and then upon breakdown, you get like a big burst of citrusness. There's like a very tart and fruity upon the breakdown. So I gave the smell an 8.7 out of 10. Breakup here was pretty good, easy to do by hand, and that's always appreciated. The structure on this bud was more on the natural side is how I would describe it. Not overly dense, so it was easy to break down with just your fingertips. 9 out of 10 for the breakup. Taste here was very sweet to me, but kind of muted initially. There was kind of a bit of a savory note, maybe, on some of the buds, but for the most part, this stuff just had that very, very sweet finish that you get from a lot of the dispensary bud out there. This one reminiscent of like an alien rock candy type of flavor to me. I gave the taste 8.5 out of 10. The high here was, again, kind of one note, but very, very powerful. This one, again, made me very, very hungry. The munchies, extremely prevalent with this stuff. You'd be eating something and be really hungry while you're in the middle of a meal, which is not something that happens to me often. That's always the key, that a strain is giving me the munchies. If I'm actively eating and I'm still very hungry, that means I've got the munchies. You also get like a back of head kind of warmth from this one, and a nice relaxed state. I think this one leans a little bit to the indica side, but it's definitely like a hybrid type of high where you can definitely indulge in this one throughout the day. So ideally, I think this one is good for medical purposes. It's great for appetite stimulation and a little bit of relaxation. But other than that, I was a little bit disappointed with this one due to the lineage. I was just very excited when I saw the cross here. I thought it was really going to hit me very, very nicely. But unfortunately, I found the high to be a bit underwhelming. But like I said, I think in a medical sense, it would be very, very good stuff to pick up there. So overall, I give this one 8.6 out of 10. And if you enjoyed this cannabis critique, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.